Hey guys, how you doing? This is Benjamin with Benjamin Exotics, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about something that is more of just me showing you guys what happened, so you guys can, kind of make your decision and comment down below. I honestly have no clue. As you guys know, I'm mostly focused on ball pythons and stuff, but I do keep, some boas and leopard gecko and stuff like that. So, over probably the last year, she's been having a problem with one of her eyes. And I've talked to vets, talked to people, they just would always tell me that it's probably that her cage is too dirty, which is not true, because I could show you guys the cage right now. There's no feces in there, it's absolutely clean. I'll actually show you guys it real quick. Flip this around. As you can see, there's her cage. As you can see, there's no feces or anything in that cage, and that bedding gets cleaned out once every 2 weeks. Full bedding change. So it wouldn't be something with the dirt. And what happened was with her eye is that it's only with one of her eyes. It would keep getting cloudy for a few months and then get uncloudy. Cloudy for a month, uncloudy for a month, cloudy for a few months again, and it just kept going back and forth. And it didn't seem to bug her that much, but what happened was is when this goop that would build up in her eye, it would get dried onto her eye, and I would have to take a tweezers and gently take it off her eye, almost like pink eye, where it sticks, so she could open her eye again. And honestly, I thought she was going to lose all sight in her eye, and for the last few weeks, it's been getting a little bit better. But then, about 2 weeks ago, it got way worse. In terms of her eye was really cloudy, but then a week after that, for the last week, she's been building up almost a mass underneath of her eye. And again, I've talked to vets, I've talked to people. They basically said that there's nothing, you can do that except just try to keep her cage clean and try to keep the temps and everything at the correct temperature. Because one thing that I don't like about leopard geckos, and I'll show you guys this in a second, is that leopard geckos, unlike snakes, they can't really take big waves of medication to help their problems. The ball python, if they get an eye infection, you can give them shots. If they have mouth rot, you can give them shots. Okay, and you can actually save their life. If a gecko gets any of those problems, you really can't give them shots, because A, the dosage could kill them alone, just if they're not a big gecko, of course, which mine is not, is really dangerous for them, and B, vets really don't have shots made for geckos. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys what has happened, and I'll explain it to you. But remember, over the last few months, or actually probably the last year, her eye kept getting cloudy with gunk, then it get uncloudy, and now she has built up a thing under her eye, and this is what I came into today. So, it's gonna be slightly graphic, so I'm not gonna give you a warning, it will be slightly graphic. Barely, but just depends how you kind of feel about stuff. So, this is her right here. I'm gonna try to be as gentle as possible. See, girl, she's walking around fine. She doesn't really seem to notice that anything is happening. She looks fine on this side, but if we turn to this side, you can actually see, and girlie, can you just stay right there? Let me see if I can zoom in. Okay. Are we completely blurred out now? Yeah, it looks like. Okay, hold on. Let me just try to zoom out, but just get closer. Okay, come on. Please focus. I really want you guys to be able to see what this is, but you can probably see next to her eye. So what's actually happened is underneath of her eye, she had a huge, like, almost mass-looking thing building up. And now, if you see that red, I'm not going to poke her with the needle, but I'm just going to use the needle to point. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to touch her. But do you see that red right there where the needle is pointing? Yeah, that's bare skin. That's where it basically busted out today. I came in, the entire mass, or whatever this thing is, was dry. There we go, it's focused. And it busted out. And you can kind of still see she does still have some swelling under her eye. But in that one area where it's red, this thing I'm about to show you busted out of her eye today. It was sticking out, and you could only see maybe a little pencil dot of it. But when I took the needle and I kind of tried to just take it off because I thought it was just something on the skin, this entire thing came out that I'm about to show you. So let's see if we can focus in and get one last shot of this side. Come on, camera. Don't let me down. Focus. Come on. I really just want to be able to get this all on camera. Not even for just, you guys to see, but if I ever have to bring her into, like, a serious vet so they can see. There we go. So you can kind of see that redness under her eye. Yeah, that's all bare skin. That's where the skin has been torn, not by me, but by this mass, and it's literally busted out of the side of her skin. And hopefully this is the end of this kind of problem we've been having. But I know, girl. She doesn't seem to be painful at all. She's just acting normal. I really don't want her to lick that because I don't want it to get infected. But this is what I came into today. And I have a dime next to it so you guys can compare to what it actually looks like. So this is, I guess, what the mass was, or whatever you want to call this thing. Again, I'm not a vet, so don't go jamming stuff into your animals. This literally just popped out. I didn't work it out at all. I moved it a little bit and the entire thing popped out. So this is not something that I did any surgery or anything, but this is, so right here is, let me use the needle again. This right here where it seems dry, this is what I came into this morning. I saw this part popping out, okay? And then when I touched it, this entire part, this long, thick part right here, popped out as well. And then this little, root, it almost looks like a root to a plant where it was almost growing from. This was going almost, it looked like under and behind her eye when it came out. So, again, when it did come out, she didn't seem painful at all. She didn't seem to be, flinching or anything. She was literally just chilling there and didn't really care what I was doing. She almost seems happier now that we can. And as you can see, her eye is a little bit watery, I'll be honest. It's not dry and it doesn't look like the other one, but it's just slightly closed, but it is, not cloudy anymore. You can actually see her eye, and she seems to be able to, I don't know, she's not really reacting to that side or this side, but this is what a leopard gecko eye should look like. This is what her other eye looked like. And as you can see, the biggest problem, my biggest concern, is that little tissue right there where it popped out, that hole could get infected. So what we're actually going to do, and I'm going to be so vigilant with this, is because I really do not want this getting infected. We're going to have the human hide. This thing gets washed out twice a day because I don't want any bacteria building up in there. And then in her actual cage, not just her human hide, in this, I'm stripping all of this stuff out of here because I don't want to get any of this cocoa fiber eco earth up, stuck onto that. So we're going to take that off and use paper towel. This is going to get cleaned out once a day because I really, really do not want that getting infected, because when it comes to an infection like that with, the size of the gecko, if that gets infected, not only could she lose her eye, but potentially, she could lose her life if this gets infected. So we're going to try our hardest to not have this get infected. It's not really something that can be sewn shut. It's not really of that size that it would need to. And again, she's not looking painful, but she does keep doing this thing with her eye that I don't like, because she closes it, and then if any goop starts to form, it kind of sews it shut. So come on, girl. You open your eye. There you go. Open a little bit more. But I don't know, guys. What do you think? I don't know if I'm going to do any editing on this video. I thought I had a video planned for today, but this might just have to count for it, because as you guys can see, and hopefully you guys got better shots earlier, there we go, there's a pretty decent focus. That's a pretty serious hole right there. I mean, it's nothing huge, but, you can see where it's cut out her skin. And that's just, not what we want for the leopard gecko. So, I'll give you guys one last shot of this thing next to the dime, just to show you its size. It is not as big as the dime, of course. It's probably about a third of the size across, but I mean, compared to my finger, that's pretty big, especially when we're looking at a smaller gecko. So, yeah, you guys tell me what you think. If you've ever seen anything like this before, please leave it down in the comment section below. I'll keep you guys posted every day or so on this girl. I know that most of my videos are on ball pythons, but I do keep other species. Some people don't, I guess know that, but, oh, come on, don't get that shed skin touching that. So it looks like she's going to go around and explore a little bit. I'm hoping that she's not having too much pain, if any at all. But yeah, like I said, tell me what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you liked the video, please just give a like to this video just to see, like if you want this girl to pull through, which I really do, because I do not want that getting infected. And, if you like the channel, you can check out our other content on, care videos, and if you want to, subscribe to the channel. But we're just, my prayers are kind of going through to this girl that she doesn't keep licking that, and that it doesn't get infected, and that we can kind of find a treatment or something that can save this girl's not only eyesight, but hopefully life. So, this is what happened today. This is what I woke up to, And that's basically the video. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.